Hey fellow gardeners, before we dive in, make sure to hit that subscribe button and comment below to share your garden wins and struggles. This is a place where we grow together, literally. Today, I'm going to share a simple but almost magical technique that can supercharge your vegetable garden. Imagine watering your plants just once and seeing them thrive like never before. Sounds too good to be true. Stick with me, because by the end of this video, you'll have actionable strategies to immediately boost growth and potentially triple your yield. The secret is in nourishing the soil, not just the plant. Most gardeners focus entirely on the plant itself, pouring water over leaves, applying fertilizers sporadically and hoping for the best. But here's the secret. The true growth engine of your vegetables is the soil. Healthy living soil acts like a sponge that not only holds water but delivers nutrients consistently to the roots. When you condition your soil properly, your plants absorb everything they need in one go, which is exactly why a single, well-prepared watering can make such a difference. One method I swear by is using a natural organic tonic made from compost tea combined with a splash of seaweed extract. For example, mix 1 part well-aged compost with 10 parts water, steep for 24 hours, then strain it and add a teaspoon of liquid seaweed per litre. This mixture, applied directly to the root zone, feeds the soil microbes and stimulates root growth immediately. Before you even think about watering, make sure your beds or pots are ready to take full advantage of that magic water. Loosen the soil to a depth of at least 6 inches, removing any compacted layers. Add a handful of finely crushed eggshells or bone meal for calcium, which prevents blossom end rot in tomatoes, peppers, and eggplants. Mixing in a small amount of worm castings, about 1/4 cup per plant, will turbocharge microbial activity. Think of it as laying a nutrient-rich feast right at the roots. Once this foundation is set, your one watering mixture won't just sit on the surface. It will be drawn into the soil, feeding plants for weeks. Many gardeners make the mistake of watering often but poorly. Here's the difference. Frequent shallow watering encourages roots to stay near the surface, making plants weak and less productive. In contrast, a single deep watering using a nutrient-rich solution forces roots to grow downward and outward, reaching more soil and absorbing more nutrients. The best time to do this is early in the morning, when the sun is just rising. The soil absorbs water efficiently, and evaporation is minimal. For instance, a tomato plant in a 12-inch pot might need about 2 liters of this enriched water once in the morning. In a garden bed, a single application for a square meter should be around 10 liters. This approach teaches your plants to rely on their roots, not frequent handouts, and encourages resilience. Leafy greens like kale, spinach, and lettuce respond almost instantly. Within a few days, you'll notice the leaves turning darker, fuller, and more turgid. Fruiting plants such as tomatoes, peppers, and eggplants will show faster flower development, better fruit set, and sturdier stems. Even root vegetables like carrots and beets benefit because deep watering stimulates downward growth, producing longer, straighter roots. I've personally seen carrot yields double when the soil was properly prepped and treated with a single deep watering of compost tea. It's not magic, it's science. Your plants are simply getting everything they need in one perfect sip. While this technique can definitely reduce your watering frequency, it's not, a set it and forget it solution. Check soil moisture by sticking your finger about 2 inches down. If it's still moist, your plant doesn't actually need more water. For larger garden beds, repeating this process every 2 to 3 weeks during the growing season is usually sufficient. If you're using pots or raised beds, you'll want to monitor them closely. Pots dry out faster and may need an extra application every 10 to 14 days. Over time, your garden will become healthier, more resilient, and more productive, all from understanding the rhythm of water and nutrients. Mulching is honestly the unsung hero of high-yield gardening. After your one watering, just cover the soil around your plants with organic mulch such as straw, grass clippings, or shredded leaves. Mulch reduces evaporation, keeps soil temperatures steady, and supports microbial life. Combined with the nutrient-rich watering method, mulch ensures that your soil remains a living, breathing ecosystem. Vegetables really thrive when roots are in moist, nutrient-dense soil, and mulch makes sure those ideal conditions last longer. One of the most exciting parts about this method is, well, the speed at which you see results. Within a week, leafy vegetables will look fuller and more vibrant. Fruiting plants will start flowering faster and roots will grow stronger. Adjust your mixture as needed. More compost tea for heavy feeders like tomatoes, more seaweed extract for root stimulation, and always keep an eye on the soil's moisture level. Experienced gardeners can even experiment with adding small amounts of fish emulsion or molasses to boost microbial life and plant vigor. Keep notes on what works best for each type of vegetable in your garden. This turns simple watering into a personalized growth plan. This method works because it aligns with nature. Plants don't need constant intervention, they need the right environment and nourishment. By preparing the soil, applying one deeply enriched watering, timing it properly, and protecting the soil with mulch, you create a system where vegetables almost grow themselves. The result is bigger, healthier plants and harvests that can sometimes triple compared to traditional methods. Remember, gardening isn't just about following rules. It's about observing, experimenting, and, honestly, enjoying the process. Try this in a small section first, watch the results, and expand across your entire garden. If you found this guide helpful, don't forget to subscribe to Evergreen Garden, share this video with fellow gardeners, and drop a comment below about your results or your favorite vegetables to grow. Together, we can turn every garden into a thriving, high-yield paradise.